love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga. Be somebody other than me.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Party people, I appreciate y'all for pulling up tonight for this late night content. Appreciate you for pulling up for this late night content. I got some things to talk about today. Yeah, I do. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this live. You did? He said, that song is extremely appropriate for everything that's going on. That's a fact. Shout out to my man Black Understanding from Sterling. He in the feds. He used to play music. We used to come in his crib, and I used to hate that song. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I used to hate that song so much because every time we came in his house, all you heard was, follow me, follow me, follow me. I couldn't stand that song. Now, every time I hear that song, I think about my man Black. Deep, 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 deep song. And he used to always play the song, Keep Rising to the Top. Them was his joints that he used to play out the window. So shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. I got a little bit of content for y'all. Matter of fact, today is the first week of the 30-day content challenge. I'm still doing it. I don't know about nobody else. But your BOY is staying on it. I'm staying on the 30-day challenge. And I got some things to talk about. I got a few things to talk about tonight because I don't know if y'all knew what's going on with the legendary NFL icon himself, Mr. Deon Sanders. Put your prayers up for Mr. Deon Sanders right now. Everybody put their prayers up for Deon Sanders. He's suffering from a medical condition right now with his bladder. He has to have his bladder removed. I seen that he did a little post saying that he wasn't mentally ready to die. So I knew it was something important. And then I was paying attention to it. Come to find out he got a bad, bad problem with his kidney and his bladder infection. And what they're doing right now is they're going to remove his bladder. And because of these new dynamics they got with these breakthroughs pertaining to medicine, they're actually going to rebuild an artificial bladder for him. That's a fact. They're building an artificial bladder for him. Hopefully, the surgery will go through. I didn't even know none of that information, but surprisingly, his girlfriend, who has been by his side continuously, she will not leave this man's side, and she had an emotional, heartfelt Instagram post pertaining to the NFL icon's health conditions. I did not know that Miss Karruecha Tran was his girlfriend. I did not know that. Matter of fact, forgive me, y'all. If the audio is crystal clear, somebody give me the dice cubes because this is something deep. I did not know that this woman right here, Mrs. Karruecha Tran, and she's now starring in the season of The Chi, playing Emmett's little brother with the gambling problem, girlfriend. I did not know that this young lady right here was his girlfriend. GP, appreciate you. He said the audio is crystal clear. Let me get to the top right quick, y'all. Forgive me. GP was the first one. He said, salute, Big Dice, in the chat listening from work. Maybe Keisha's in the building. She says, salute, King. Harley is in the building. R. Henny is definitely in the building. East New York is here. She's here. She's here. She's here. She's here. Miss L'Oreal. Miss L'Oreal, I appreciate you for pulling up in the building, sis. See, L'Oreal. Shout out to Miss Cassandra. I haven't seen Cagney and Lacey. I call L'Oreal Cat. I call them Laverne and Shirley, Cagney and Lacey, because they always was protective of each other in the chat. Because you know I'd be crazy. Angie, baby, is in the building. Is in the building. Huh. What happened to his second wife? She ain't around. This young lady right here is the woman that he is dealing with right now. And I didn't know that shit. Like I said, she's an actress. She's on The Chi right now. And she's dealing with Emmett, brother. Emmett, brother, has a problem with addiction pertaining to gambling. So they set him up to go to this therapist pertaining to gambling. So when he goes to the meeting, he meets her in the meeting. And then I see you. Now check this out. They are all in the meeting in this particular session for gambling. And she asked Emmett's brother, yo, what are you in here for? He said, I got a problem gambling. She said, well, me too. She asked him, what does he have a problem gambling with? He said, sports. He asked her. He said, what are you in here for? What do you gamble for? And her answer was, y'all ready for this? When he asked her, what does she gamble for? She said, I gamble to see how long it'll take before I can get a guy to fuck me.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Hondo, Benji, Top Tigers.
Let's go, y'all.
When I was younger, I had dreams on trying to change things. Tucking 100,000 was part of my daydream. That's why I had accomplished my goals. Stay clean. My man got life. His favorite color, stay green. This shit get harder than you think. Washing clothes inside the sink, and your celly probably stink. Shit get litty if you blink.
I've been there.
I got some niggas still in there. Even if I lose, I still feel like a win there. Fuck jail. They know I'm back on the street. Niggas been home. Probably passed your stash in a week. Benji. Don't you say that name in vain. Bruise to the game, but we can never play the same. Cops question me, they can never get a thing. Cops question you, they gon' get a list of names. Niggas talk tough, but they not that. All these war stories he telling, man, I doubt that. Heard about your last one, he ain't about that. Niggas screaming, gang, ain't stand on shit. I'm standing over the body until it go click, click. Up north, I'm throwing gun again, and all my click, clicks, ex capo. Even Smoney can vouch though. I ain't never tell you lies, I tell you something I'm not though. Attitude cool, but I can make shit hot though. I'm a demon, plus I'm speeding through the city of potholes. And that's another discussion. These nigga hitting fiends in the back box of something. Cause I came up from nothing in this era of hustling. An 8-ball to a half, I gave the streets a concussion. Hard knock where I'm from, play the block where I'm from. You can beat tough, still get shot where I'm from, Queens. Southside to be exact. Your best friend to turn into attack.
I'm my mama only son, she know I'm born to win. Flying for the P.O. check, and then I'm going again. They listen to the scriptures I'm writing, deserve a golden pin. I saw Benji on the VIA, I was in the box. They ran down, they thought they had me, you niggas gotta stop. Was in that shit from 4 days, they ain't find a drop. Yeah, it's Jaffe Bling, I promoting me. And I do support the fiends, I told them if they buy enough supply, I'm with a rose to screen. Yeah, this color money like Monopoly. Once I get my foot on your lane, I'm taking your property, pussy. I'm still sticking to the G-code for the case. They was going with Scarpa, I went to D.O. Get money, I don't see those niggas. Jesus peace, lemon squeeze for the opposition. I made a way without a pot to pissing. I spin your block with a drum hitting. Feel like a cannon hit him. He go a shirt and a lighter for your candle, nigga. Ski mask make him feel tough. These niggas pussy. Coastal ain't let him off the bench. He a rookie. He ain't scoring, he ain't doing no shooting. He just a lookie. Outside with the VVs on him, gon' make me book him. Looking like Meech in the 80s. This rope balls still could get gritty and all black. The mall phone.
Yeah, Send a nigga to his maker if I feel like it. All this thunder for a bumble got me feeling Jamaican. Don't believe his war stories, niggas pussy, we chase them. You was born with no identity, you niggas is Jason. No me forever Mac and it's no cap.
Shout out to Chillin' with Love in the building. Y'all didn't even peep what he said. He said, you niggas was born with no identity. You niggas is Jason. That was very, very cold line. Yeah. And y'all right, because y'all right, I'm on it. Y'all, yo, you know what? I should give y'all 10 seconds because I should give y'all 10 seconds. Who should I give it 10 seconds to? Matter of fact, who should get 10 seconds tonight? East New York should get 10 seconds, and Annette should get 10 seconds. Y'all don't stop coming in here taking my goddamn shows. You know that? I'm a journalistic. But they right. Nigga walking around with a semi-assault rifle. A semi-assault rifle. Lola, I see you. I tell y'all better get the fuck out of New York. That is a semi-assault rifle in his hand. Yeah. Yeah. And it's always some shit in New York. And unfortunately, this is what bugs me out about New York. This is what bugs me out about New York. It's so hard to get a gun license in New York. Now, if you own a bodega, the bodegas of New York, if you got a grocery store, you can grab a gun. If you work emptying out an ATM, you can grab a gun. If you do security, you can grab a gun. He said the mayor, Fox is live with the mayor. He said Fox is live with the mayor. People said Fox is live with Mayor Adams. That nigga right there, that nigga is James St. Patrick. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga is James St. Patrick. The nigga Mayor Adams is James St. Patrick. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that right now. The nigga's James St. Patrick. James St. Patrick. Let me show y'all what's going on with this right now. That nigga's James St. Patrick. Facts. Fair YouTube usage. Let's go.
An active threat to the public. But today, 4 innocent victims are dead. Among them is NYPD police officer Darul Islam.
I had something pulled up for y'all. Anyway, because this makes no sense. Because now all of a sudden he dead. Let's go.
Tom Winter has been on the phone. He's got some new information for us. Tom, what can you tell our viewers?
Yeah, so Tom, we are confirming 4 New York City law enforcement officials say that the shooter is deceased and deceased as a result of a self-inflicted gunshot. The NYPD has eyes on the shooter inside of this building, 345 Park Avenue. And now, given the nature of the incident, the fact that his chest appears to be puffed out here, they're not sure why this person did this, what their motive or background is at all. They do not have a name on the individual. And so at this stage of the investigation, they want to be very cautious that there's not anything on him that could further injure police officers.
Any type of explosive is what you're talking about. Yeah,
exactly right. So I would not be shocked if we see the bomb squad show up. That's kind of standard protocol. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's an explosive device. But since this individual, they have eyes on this individual, is deceased, their feeling at this moment is that just take all the time that they need to make sure nobody else gets hurt here. So that's at least the initial indication from the scene. They're trying to identify this person at this point, figure out what they're all about, and if there's any additional information or any additional thing that could be going on associated with this person. That's what they do all the time.
We thank you for watching, and remember.
Well, I guess he's dead. Of course, you know they wasn't going to let him. You know they wasn't going to arrest him. Y'all do know that, right? And shout out to Peoples. I really feel as though the nigga Mayor Adams is James St. Patrick's. This nigga was in Harlem the other day drinking Hennessy. This is a cold-blooded fact. Mayor Adams was in Harlem the other day with them gangsters. I'm talking about with them heroin kingpins sitting in a beach chair with a big Cuban cigar watching niggas do pull-ups. And he said, yo, this is what I do. He said, I smoke me a good cigar every night in my backyard and I drink me some Hennessy. I'm talking about Mayor Adams is James St. Patrick. Yo, listen to me. I'm dead ass serious. No. I was around when we had the first black mayor. The first black mayor we ever had was Mr. David Dinkins. Word up, Keish. That nigga a drug dealer. The first black mayor that New York City had was Mr. David Dinkins. And I remember when he came to St. John's Park. When he came to St. John's Park, when the helicopter landed right in the softball field, he still had Secret Service around him. Let's be fair. He let certain children run up to him. He shook people's hands that was in the park. This nigga, Mayor Adams, is sitting in the middle of a Harlem basketball tournament. Them niggas smoking za and everything. Yo, could you imagine that shit? You got a picture next to the mayor of anywhere smoking za. Huh? That's exactly who was up there. He was up there with Blue and Yo, them niggas say, yo, you safe, boy. Because if you pay attention to his face, he seemed a little nervous because you ain't see no Secret Services. You ain't see no Men in Black looking niggas around him. You ain't see no niggas with no motherfucking headphones. And you seen that nigga sitting in the midst of animals. Yo, El Plaga, the nigga sitting out there with the big Cuban. That's $100 cigar. He's smoking a $100 cigar with the money green plastic cup, not the red one. The money green one. He said he loves to indulge in a good glass of Hennessy. Yo, Grant, salute. I was just telling him that this nigga Mayor Adams is James St. Patrick, Grizz. Gotta be James St. Patrick, bro. This nigga's a drug dealer. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Do any of y'all know, and did y'all hear about the story going on with T Grizzly? This is some nasty shit here. Did y'all hear what's going on with this nigga T Grizzly? He done named himself after a damn bear. Did y'all hear what's going on with him? Well, I'm gonna tell you what's going on with him. His manager, this is his manager right here. This is T Grizzly's manager right here. May she rest in peace. This is his aunt. May she rest in peace. There was a situation with T Grizzly and one of his friends was in the car. And they said 45 seconds after him leaving the car, shots went off, and unfortunately, she was unalive. They asked him, did your friend shoot your aunt? Listen to this, y'all. I can't make this shit up. If y'all think I'm joking, y'all all got cell phones. Just now, in a murder trial pertaining to the death of this woman right here, because this is a deep story right here. This is some twisted country shit right here. They asked him, did your friend murder your aunt? T Grizzly responded, I plead the fifth. Yo, guy, I see you in the building. He pleaded the Fifth Amendment to the fact of what he say can and will be used against him in a court of the law and can incriminate him. The reason why you can plead the fifth, because they say the Fifth Amendment is protects you because you might say something or answer a question that may incriminate you in court. He pled the fifth. This where this shit get crazy. Yeah, this where this get crazy at, L'Oreal. Because this nigga eyes right here tell a different story. I told y'all, watch them niggas with them funny eyes. You see what Chief said? Allegedly, it was an OTF member from Chicago that did it. Oh, because thank you. I was getting ready to get into some serious shit. Because, see, Thank you, Grizz. He said that's not his real aunt. She's not related to him. That's his uncle's wife. Oh. So now that's why she just had his baby. That's why she just had his baby. And some are saying that he purposely had her killed to keep a very, very terrible secret. A very, very terrible secret. Number one, that she had his baby, and number two, that he allegedly gave her HIV. Yeah, y'all heard me correctly. She had his baby, and he allegedly gave her HIV. Yeah. Yeah, it's all making sense now. It's all making sense now. They were having an affair. And see, to make it all fall in line right now, like Baby Grizz said, the uncle is locked up. Her husband is in jail. So check this out. To cover up the alleged affair between the two of them, he said, yo, you're my manager now. Everywhere on the road I go, you go. Everywhere I go on the road, you go. So that's going to have Unc less suspicious. Hey, TT. I'm going to tell you what you missed, sis. This dude right here, Mr. T Grizzly. You dig what I'm saying? This is his aunt right here that unfortunately was unalive in a shooting in front of his home. His friend was arrested for the murder because 45 seconds after he's getting out of the car, because they have, you know, them doorbells that's seeing everything, them ring cams. When they asked Mr. T Grizzly, when he just had the trial a couple of other days, they said, excuse me, did your friend unalive your aunt? And he pled the fifth, TT. That nigga pled the fifth. He pled the fifth due to the fact that what he said may incriminate him in the eyes of the law. But the whole time he was having an affair with this woman. Not his biological aunt, his uncle's wife. Now check this out, y'all. Y'all done seen the TV shows. When the person get killed, who they look at first? The boyfriend. If the husband get killed, if the man get killed, they look at the wife or the girlfriend. If the girl get killed, they look at the husband or the boyfriend. Check this out. Two birds in one stone. He refused to testify and say anything incriminating, so he just pled the fifth when they asked him, did your friend shoot your aunt and take her life? Yeah, because he didn't want that secret to come out, but it already got out. They say he gave her HIV. Ain't that some shit? You talking about karma? She cheated on her man in jail and got HIV. Talking about karma. Woo, karma. It was a television show, it was a movie like that of some sort. It's hell of a karma right there. Chief said, I suspected they may have been fooling around because in a pic I saw of them, he was all up on her like she was a chick at the club and he was trying to bring her back home and smash. Facts of life. Because down here in the South, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a normal. That is a normal down here. It's normal. If y'all want to hear a story, say your dice, I want to hear a story. Man, I never hugged my beautiful mother. If I'm telling you ever lied to you. If y'all want to hear a story, and I'm going to tell y'all a story about how they play down here in the South. If y'all don't want to hear the story, I won't tell you the story. But if you want to hear the story, I'll tell you the story. I'm going to tell you how grimy it is down here in the South. Young man, I'm not going to say his name. May he rest in peace. He used to drive trucks. Young man is coming home from Virginia, gets about maybe 107 miles away from North Carolina, falls asleep behind the wheel. Y'all know the rest of the story. He passes away. Young man had a beautiful baby mother. They were engaged to be married. He had 2 daughters with her. They were engaged to be married. Everybody went to the funeral, sad. She's distraught. I should have paid attention to something. When you see a person at a funeral, and it's somebody that was in their family, their loved one, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their mother, their father, their brother, if you see that person overly so aggressive trying to pull that person out of that casket, just overly crying, seeming so guiltful and remorseful, that person treated that person unfair when they were alive. That's why the guilt is sitting on their heart. She trying to pull him out the casket. Oh, I love him. Ah. About maybe 8 months down, I happened to see her at the gas station. And she's pregnant. So when I see her, I run up on her. I say, yo, what's up, sis? She said, oh, shit, Dice, how you doing? I look at her stomach. I go to rub her stomach. I say, my man, the person's name that passed away, and said, I see he left the present behind for us. This is what I said. She let me rub her stomach. I say the guy's name. I said, I see he left the present behind for us. She never said nothing, y'all. Guess who she wound up marrying? Guess who was the child's father that was in her stomach? Guess who was the child's father of the baby that was in her stomach when I rubbed her stomach in the gas station and I said, I guess such and such left us a present. Guess who she married? She married his father, and she was pregnant for his father. Man, I never hugged my mother again. They're in a relationship now. His son died falling asleep on a truck on the way home from Virginia. And he winds up impregnating his son's baby mother. Because, yeah, we can all try to throw stones at her. Oh, she ain't shit. Oh, la, 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 XYZ. Yeah. Both of them ain't shit. Tell them how they move down here, L'Oreal. Both of them ain't shit. If she would have met somebody and had another baby and had a great man in her life, trust this, I know my guy would have been happy for her. But to know that she having had a baby by his father and married his father, I know he's just turning over in his grave. Both of them ain't shit. You can say the chick ain't shit, but then they'll say she got 2 kids. She was distraught. She was going through something. What was she supposed to do? Let's erase that. As a man, how could you have any relationship other than a father-in-law to your son's girlfriend? And he passed away. How could you have any other love for this woman except for your daughter that shares blood, DNA from your son? They don't give a fuck about that shit down here. I told y'all before, I got a cousin. All right, I got 2 cousins, female cousins, right? They first cousins. They got the same baby father. Yeah, we know he ain't shit. We know he ain't shit. He was fucking first cousins. We know he ain't shit. But the second one that started fucking with her cousin's baby father, you really ain't shit. You really ain't shit. And to all you people that be doing shit like that, this song goes out to you. What? This is your song, man. Doo-doo heads.
You's a bitch ass nigga. That's a fact, man. You's a bitch, nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. On my soul. You a pussy, you ain't shit without that pole. You's an internet nigga, you's a troll. Let your day ones put their trust in you when you told. You's a bitch ass nigga. You niggas mutts. You be out here pillow talking to these sluts. You the type I fuck around and get you touched. You the type be selling mids and be telling them it's brunch. You's a bitch ass nigga. It never fails. On my block, you get shot for making sounds. We be focused on the plan and run the world. Facts. You be joking on your mans in front of girls. You's a bitch ass nigga. Just another sucker. You's a chain snatching mic on motherfucker. You the nigga in the circle that I caught stealing. Man, I cried cause I couldn't kill him. You's a bitch ass nigga. Why you a hoe like that? Why you gonna sneak your right hand for some dough like that? Why you gonna run up on the pack that he gonna throw right back? When you real shit don't go like that. You's a bitch ass nigga, bitch. You done ran over some bricks, you done copped a couple fits, now you frontin' like you rich. You's a bitch, nigga. You done hit a couple chicks, now you all up in a mix. You get caught up, you go snitch. You done got a nigga life big. And when you die, they gon' say you was a nice kid. Like he ain't never did nothing to nobody. And you would never be nothing, nobody, just a bitch.
This young man right here, Drop Top Slim, I got it. This young man right here, do anybody know who this is? Do anybody know who this young man is right here? Anybody? This man right here, his name is Julian Brown. That's a fact. Yo, Chief, that's a fact. The dude takes old plastic. He takes old plastic, y'all. Garbage bags, plastic water bottles, anything plastic, heats it up and recycles it and turns it into gasoline, man. He can make gasoline for a car. He can make gasoline for an airplane from old rubbish and plastic garbage. And now he missing, y'all. And now he missing. And now he's missing. Pay attention. Do you know what type of wars be going on pertaining to that oil? Oil from across seas, Iraqian oil, oil from Texas. Y'all remember the #1 TV show back in the days, Dallas? Y'all remember the movie Dallas? The television show Dallas? J.R. Ewing, Bobby. They was talking about oil miners, people with land that had black gold. That's what they call it, black gold oil. This nigga right here, matter of fact, I'll just show it to you. He can tell you better than I can. And he's missing. Fair YouTube usage. Let's go.
I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack right now in many different ways, and I just want everybody to know.
He wasn't your typical inventor. Julian Brown, or as the internet knew him, Nature Jab, was like a modern-day alchemist. He claimed he could turn plastic waste into fuel using something as ordinary as a microwave reactor.
Listen, everybody, I got crazy news that we need to make go viral. The whole world needs to know this. The biggest achievement ever. This is diesel I made from plastic waste. Plastic diesel, okay? From mixed plastic waste, unsorted and dirty plastics. I sent this fuel sample to 2 different labs, 2 independent labs, one in Houston, Texas, and one in Vancouver, Washington. And guess what? Both labs told me that this fuel right here is equitable to diesel from the pump. This fuel right here is actually even cleaner than fuel from the pump because they have certain additives they add to make sure they know when there's leaks of this fuel. This doesn't even have that in there. This will not destroy your engine. This will not give you crazy types of cancer, and I have the scientific data to prove it. We have the GC from both labs, or the gas chromatography, and basically, I know this is kind of difficult to read, but essentially, first of all, let's compare it to regular diesel. So from this lab, ASAP Labs here, they did my GC with the heavier spectrum of my diesel fuel, and so you see, if we compare it to regular diesel, you can actually see yourself that not only do the spikes and the charts look completely similar, but actually you can see that the certain spikes like C17, C16 range, they're pretty much identical, the same. So basically what this represents is from a long hydrocarbon chain range, or basically how much energy is in the fuel. This quite similar to regular diesel there.
Sound wild? Millions didn't think so. They tuned in, they watched, they believed. Some were skeptical, but they still watched. Julian wasn't just posting science experiments. He was inspiring people. He said he could make gasoline, diesel, even jet fuel right from trash. And the wild part? He was doing it all in his backyard. With over 1.7 million followers on Instagram and fans all over the world, Julian became more than just a content creator. He became a symbol of DIY innovation, climate hope, and maybe even a cleaner future. In March of this year, Julian Brown posted a video that sent chills through his followers. In what can only be described as a harrowing moment, he revealed that all 10 of the lower lug nuts on his 2 front tires had somehow come completely loose. While driving at nearly 70 miles per hour, one of his front wheels nearly flew off.
A few days ago, 2 days ago, all 10 of my lug nuts on my front wheels were loosened completely. And one of my wheels almost flew off going 70 miles per hour on the interstate. And of course, I had my car in the shop to get the wheel bearings replaced. So the first thing I did was call the mechanic, of course, and be like, what is this? Why are my lug nuts not tightened? And, on the phone, he sounded really, really like distressed. Like he was like, it sounded almost like somebody was like holding a gun to his head the way he sounded on the phone. Like he sounded scared.
a mechanical failure that could have easily cost him his life. Shaken but composed, Julian filmed the damage and shared his suspicion that this wasn't an accident. The timing of the incident raised serious questions. Julian had been gaining massive attention for his plastic-to-fuel reactor and speaking more boldly about its potential impact. To his supporters, this near disaster wasn't just a fluke, it felt like a warning. Was someone trying to stop him? The video quickly spread, with viewers debating whether it was sabotage, paranoia, or something far more sinister. But then, in July 2025, things got strange. Julian posted something that stopped people cold. Something is happening.
All right, listen, everybody. I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack right now in many different ways, and I just want everybody to know to just kind of have your eyes open. And I have my eyes open, but there's a lot going on. So I'm still working. I'm still building. Nothing's gonna stop that. But I'm just telling you guys right now, be on the lookout because I'm under attack.
In one of the most alarming moments leading up to his disappearance, Julian posted a chilling message on his YouTube channel that stopped viewers in their tracks. He wrote, "Everyone, me and my entire family are under attack right now from an extremely powerful force. I need your prayers and awareness." The post sparked immediate concern, with fans flooding the comments in disbelief and support. It wasn't clear who or what he was referring to, but the tone was unmistakably urgent and deeply unsettling. Coming from a man who had already survived what appeared to be an attempted sabotage of his vehicle just months earlier, this message felt like a cry for help, and for many, it marked the moment when his story shifted from scientific curiosity to something far more serious and mysterious. And just like that, nothing. No updates, no live streams, no videos. He vanished. No one knows what really happened. Some say he burned out. Others whisper about shadowy figures, threats, even surveillance. Was he about to crack the code on cheap, clean fuel, or was it all smoke and mirrors? Critics say he was just playing scientist, but his fans, they think he was silenced. This isn't just a missing person story. It's a digital ghost story, a mystery unfolding in real time, cautionary tale, or maybe, just maybe, the start of something way bigger than any of us expected.
That is fucked up. Facts, Keys. I pray that he resurface also. I pray that he just, you know what? Got off the grid from everybody, but that is really crazy. That is really crazy, y'all. He took plastic, like GP said, plastic, water bottles, containers, juice bottles, garbage bags, any type of plastic, ice trays, and just throw it in a machine. He said it's like an over powerful microwave. An overpowerful microwave that gives them regular fuel for cars, diesel fuels, depending on what type of plastic he put in for trucks and stuff like that. And they said he can make gas for airlines. Nah, that's fucked up. That is really, really fucked up. And somebody said it in here. Somebody said it. Hold on. I know I'm not crazy. Somebody in here said that they watched him because his channel is Nature something. Nature. Oh, that's it. L'Oreal said that. Nature Job. She said, I love his channel. Sitting in his backyard, he created something, invented something that could actually be a problem saver to the world. They always talking about oil and fuel and stuff like that. Man, I could imagine the money he probably was getting already. He probably got his whole neighborhood filling their cars up like, yo, you know I got that, right? You know, shout out to everybody that came out. I wasn't keeping y'all too long. Egypt, I'm about to take her out for a walk because she acting like she got Down syndrome. But I will be going live early in the morning, so do me a favor. Set your bell notification. I'm going to follow it up tomorrow with the situation going on with the gunman that supposedly went through New York, shot everybody, and then all of a sudden, he's no longer here. Like I tell you, that movie called The Manchurian Candidate, Denzel Washington, great movie. People need to check that movie out, y'all. Make sure y'all have a safe night. We're going to end this one way to black. You heard me? Let's go.
Yeah. Tommy. Yeah.
I love Chris Rich.
Wait up, yeah, walk. Look how I move, bring me in my cup. I'm about to act a fool. Wait up, yeah, walk. I'm with the shooters, I'm with the demons, I'm with the goons. Wait up, walk. Wait up, walk. Yeah, howl at the moon, bring me in my cup. I'm about to act a fool. Walk. I'm about to act a fool. Grab the glizzy like fuck that. Yeah. Off with his head, paint his mama house red. He was talking to the feds. Wait up, walk. Yeah. Look how I do. If you scared, get a gun. I just bought another tool. Brooklyn, yeah. All these bitches wanna fuck. Tell Shorty bend it over. All this Remy spinning over. So cold, Villanova. The baby daddy, he a doja. Radar. I put it on for the soldiers. I done told them, the homie act stupid, homie get shot. I done down on this block, yeah. I don't think I'ma stop there. Rolling, fuck with the shakers, move with the movers. Go nutty on your block. Two first, that's a movie. Porno, yeah. Automatic on my waist. Timing, demon. I be aiming for his face. Wait up, yeah, walk. Look how I move, bring me in my cup. I'm about to act a fool. Wait up, yeah. I'm with the shooters, I'm with the demons, I'm with the goons. Wait up, walk. Wait up, walk. Yeah. Howl at the moon, bring me in my cup. I'm about to act a fool. I'm about to act a fool. Grab Shorty by the waist. She says she loved the way I taste. 6. Aim, shoot, take him out. My last bitch, she a smut. Glad I never ate her out. Land, radar. Free to say got the can. I just ran into the plug. He got it 32 a gram. Annie, Cindy, Spin it. Gigi, Gelato, Capo, winning. Nah nigga, now bitch, fucking with the game. Give a shout out to my rights. On my left, let it bang. I don't dance, I just two-step. 1, 2. New stick, bring your crew death. True rip, that's a blue check. Goon talk with the
another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?